live. So they gonna ask for your permission if you just click that so we can get going.
Yeah, it's already clicked, my brother.
All right, good. All right, everyone, your host, Cy Smith, coming to you on a Wednesday. Every Wednesday is Support Black Business Day. This is the Wednesday. This is the last Wednesday, so you guys are going to get that phone call from Hydrus asking y'all to name the 4 Black businesses you spent money with this month in June. So please answer the questions so that we can be accountable to ourselves to support people like this brother you're about to meet, who's taking the risk to be in business. That's what it really boils down to. Every Wednesday is Economic Day. So I'm honored to have the time of this brother here. We chopped it up earlier today, been knowing him about 4 months, and just knowing his background, his story, you guys are about to hear that as well. And hopefully you will make him one of your 4 that we got to name each month. Chinatown, Greektown, Little Italy, they can name 20 a month. We only ask you to name 4. So without further ado, man, go ahead and introduce yourself to our audience, my brother. What's your name?
My name is Chef Elihu Ben Israel. I'm located on the Austin area, west side of Chicago. I am the founder with my wife, Vegan World Cafe. We're located 5419 West North Avenue.
Now, let's walk through, man. What took you, like, you born and raised on the west side? Like, what took you to Austin? Where you from?
I was born and raised in Inglewood, West Inglewood, better known right now as Greater Inglewood. I've been located in the Austin area for about 5 years now.
But what took you to that journey? How you get from there to there?
No, I was staying in Inglewood, and just my wife, my stepdaughter, my wife's daughter, she got pregnant, you know what I mean? She was having some difficulties with her pregnancy. So we left our apartment on the south side, came back out west. My wife had a house with her family, her mother, children already, still on the west side. So we decided to come on back, deal with the daughter, have my grandson, you know what I mean? Within that time, we started looking for a restaurant. I said, man, just stop up one day, just like, let's look for a restaurant. We had no money, bro. No money.
Just had the vision, huh?
No money, bro. We had no money.
Well, that speaks to, like, where we going now. Like, what are you made of, man? How did you become a chef? What's your background coming up? Let's see what you tell the people, man, what you've been through to get where you at now.
I grew up, I was a sickly child. I had asthma real bad growing up. So I practically was in and out of the hospital. I basically lived in Laura Beta Hospital. You know what I mean? I had extensive records of health and stuff like that. Did I start changing my diet? One day, my brother told me to stop eating pork. And I was like, man, I ain't about to do that. Matter of fact, I was probably about to eat a center cut pork steak that time when he told me to stop eating pork. So, it just from that, the seed got planted. And within 3 years, I started working in a restaurant when I was about 10 years old. And from there, my body started changing from the diet. You know what I mean? My body would start resisting pork. My body started resisting beef at 15. About 2021, my body started resisting chicken. So, you know what I mean? Just being in the restaurant industry, being around my mother and my grandmother in the kitchen, that's where the passion and love for cooking came from.
Yeah. Now, so talk about your wife. What did she do?
When I met my wife, she was working at TSA at O'Hare Airport. And she's also, she not so, she do other things. She's a tech for her church. So she do she got other hats and stuff too. She runs a business. I have to start a herbal tea company. So, that's what she do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, she's my partner with me with the restaurant and other stuff.
So how are things going? Like, where you located on the west side, how you rate things since you've been open 4 years now?
It's growing. It's been a good response. A lot of people that's been coming in, they happy because they don't have to go all the way south. They don't have to probably go up north. You know what I mean? You know, it's probably about 15, 20 minutes for their travel. We get a lot of people that's Google us and they traveling and we pop up and they come visit us. And, you know, so it's been a good flow. You know what I mean? We was kind of stagnated in the beginning parts of the pandemic, plus when they had to make people show their cards and all that stuff. I'm not vaccinated. So I don't think I wasn't gonna ask nobody to show their card. I wasn't vaccinated. You know what I mean? My wife got a shot, but I wasn't about to ask nobody. So, you know what I mean? It kind of slowed the business down a little bit, but God kept us afloat. You know what I mean? And we still here. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing.
Now, what's your understanding? What's the restaurant industry like right now for our audience? Is it on the trending up, trending down? How is Uber and the whole that aspect affected business of restaurant owners?
I believe it's kind of hard with the restaurant industry because, you know, the employees, we not, you know, the funding, when they came up with this funding and people started receiving money and stuff like that, and people don't want to work at this point in time. You know what I mean? So that's making restaurants stagnate. And before I even got my own restaurant, I was working with a tip agency where they sent me out. I helped them start it. You know what I mean? With Uber, they started a separate company, and they was like basically having people go out to other jobs. They help them fulfill jobs. You know, so I was out there helping them out. So, you know, just going through that, it was hard. You know what I mean? It was hard to get work and stuff. So when I decided to get my own restaurant, they hire, it was even harder because now we full blast in the pandemic. You know what I mean? So, you know.
What about the Uber Grubhub? Is that helpful or not helpful?
It's helpful to get, you know, the food to the customers, but I also want to start my own delivery service. You know what I mean, for the restaurant. You know, like I said, I've been in the restaurant industry since I've been 10 years old. Okay. You know, so that was one of my jobs. You know what I mean? I started off making pizzas and all that stuff when I started working there, but that was one of my jobs, training the drivers to come in at 10, 11 years old, how to deliver the pizza. That was one of my jobs. So I want to do that for myself.
Now, what's like you plan on expanding all over Chicago and Detroit, St. Louis? Like, what's your bigger picture vision?
I do want to expand. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of having the name Vegan World. You know what I mean? I'm already setting up stuff in Africa, in East Africa, in Tanzania with my little brother. You know, he's been over there a year, so he's getting learning land and stuff like that, and helping know what's going on, how the politics is over there. I want to go back to Inglewood. I've been talking to one of my friends, and he got a multi-unit building over there. So me and him been kind of conversating about me coming there to put a vegan restaurant out there. You know, on 6th.
Now, what would you say though to the people that know that they need to eat healthier, better, but they're afraid to take the plunge and come to a vegan restaurant? What's your message to that group, that population?
Well, my message to them would be open-minded. If you've been looking to want to eat healthier and don't know how to, you know, if it's my restaurant, Vegan World Cafe, or if it's any type of vegan restaurant, go with an open mind and see what they have to offer. See how it compares to what you eat, and see, can you understand how to transition yourself to that type of food where it can help you with your mind? Because I try to help people with their mindset first, because your mindset will control your palate, how you receive the food, how you look at it. You know what I mean? So I help people want to understand the mindset first, because I've been in it since I've been a teenager, developing myself, taking stuff out and know how to put it in, explaining it. You know what I mean? And like, I didn't have nobody to teach me. God allowed me to learn this on my own journey, and been a self-studier of this and asking questions. So it's been a nice journey, you know, so I can definitely help you out.
What would you say your strongest months out of January through December? What's the strongest month for customers?
Right now, I believe since we're going into July, June's been a good month. No, since this is our first actual summer, so we still learning the summertime or how this is going. But the wintertime, it was good. You know what I mean? Because before we had to start doing the cars, the wintertime was real flowing because people want to come in, sit down, and feel the atmosphere of it, and so that helped us out. But when our car stuff coming, it kind of killed the noise of it to get that flow. Now we try to build
You
up
say
that flow.
cars? What do you mean cars?
You know what I mean? When they had the cars with the for the shot. No,
Okay.
Yeah, no, for the COVID shot.
Okay.
No, they was making restaurants. People, the customers had to show cars or stuff to come in the restaurant. We didn't want to do that.
Right. So right now you saying the summer months are stronger than the winter? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's the worst month?
I believe. Well, this year it was February. This year was February. Coming up this year was kind of slow. It was kind of slow.
Now that's important because part of our strategy is we look at the 12-month calendar. We know every month who we should be able to count on based on their last name. So you just said February. I already know who our February people are. So that's that. They that light their ears up. They know, okay, we got to go over there and overwhelm our brother with extra.
Yeah.
A lot of business people coming in and having business meetings there.
Yes. No, within these few weeks, we had a few people come in that was like Kina Collins, some of the people that's running for office, Don Poliski, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He was here. He had a function here. So a lot of people that come in, they have, see what days we close or open so they can see if they can have some privacy to themselves and things like that nature. So I try to accommodate them, just to get that flow going and getting them to enjoy whatever they enjoy here so they can go out and broadcast and things of that nature. Right. So, man, yeah.
So on our end, and especially Leandria Hoyle, she's down in Birmingham, Alabama. So Birmingham is our national headquarters for all our Black restaurant owners. And so Leandria and her zip codes down there in Birmingham, we're trying to coach and train them up so that they can then, what you just said, staffing is a big issue. They'll have ready staff ready to come and be deployed months in, weeks in at a time. So that way you got consistency and then they learn it so that way they can really add value, hit the ground running versus, just someone you got to train and then they gone. Because we do think that roving staff is going to be a plus for us to put people to work. And that's another incentive for someone to work because right now work has changed. You got to get people on 3-day work weeks now. You got to make sure travel is a part of it, possibly home ownership, because the game is changed now. They got a taste of what it's like to still have money and not have to work.
Yeah. No, it's fortunate, but I've been looking up other companies that's like employee owned and things like that, just to know how to do it. Like it's a company called Red Mill. Mm-hmm. Red Mill is an employee owned, family owned company, things like that. I remember I traveled a couple of years ago. I was in I forgot what part of Iowa, but me and my brother went to a store, and when we rolled up on the side of the building, so employee owned. That kind of like gave me some puzzle. I'm like, you know what I mean? Made me think, like, how do that work? You know what I mean? So
yeah. Ina Jones, have you met Ina Jones from she on 66 in Sangamon out in Inglewood?
No.
So she got watermelon coming in last year in all our zip codes. We helped her sell watermelon from her farm down in Georgia. So it's coming up here this week. So we trying to make sure all the Black businesses and the residents in the zip codes can do it again. But that's the strategic way of making sure we keep that dollar circulating. So that way you and her meet, so y'all can talk on the food side on how that looks, but we want to really get people ready to name their fork and circulate that money with our own.
Oh, absolutely. Because, I dealt in produce too. You know what I mean? I dealt in the food desert for about 15 years on 75th. That's how Walgreens on 75th Estate got the concept of implementing food into their store. Was we used to have a produce stand in front of Soul Vegetarian. Then we moved from So Vegetarian on 75th in Michigan and had both stands working at the same time. Then the manager of the store asked us to come over there and put one in front of the store. So that's how that relationship built. Then we started doing all the Walgreens on the south side. They had 12 Walgreens downtown. We had all the mom and pops stores, you know what I mean? And and I worked a job at the same time. So my day started at 3 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So,
you know, whenever you're owner, only owners know what that's like in terms of not punching the clock, but being around the clock.
yeah.
So what do you want people to take away, man, from Vegan World? Like the people, as we wrap up, what should people, why outside of being vegan? And that's what I wanted to ask you. If we easing people into it, what's a safe something they can try to introduce them to the vegan side? Is it a smoothie? Like what is it?
Yeah, we could do smoothies. You know, if they used to drinking milkshakes and stuff with cow-made milk, you know what I mean? We could show them how we could transition their milk and make smoothies out of almond milk, coconut milk, and things of that nature. We also have a nice menu. I want to turn my camera around so people can see the menu if they like, you know. So that's our menu at Vegan World.
Now zoom in a little bit further. Yeah, it's hard to see, but that's cool.
Yeah, so in the left-hand corner, these are smoothies.
Okay.
No, we got mango passion, blackberry immunity, strawberry peach, pineapple sunrise, red melon, go green. And then we do add sea moss to it. We got a purple dino. So we got burgers, sandwiches. So we do have the Beyond Burger, the po' boy. So that's vegan fish with 2 vegan shrimps. So that's our po' boy. Then the mock tuna, that's made out of chickpeas.
And that's a real snake?
Huh?
I said dino snake.
Dino shake.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Yeah, dino shake.
All right. No, I see it. The menu is good. Okay.
Yeah.
So we go rock and roll with you, man, because again, as a black man, black couple out there doing it, man, we gotta wrap our arms and support, man. So I thank you for the struggle and where you at now. And I look forward to coming in there and having meetings in there. We need to set that up, man, to where you can count on who's coming in there with a business meeting to keep that money circulating.
Yeah, let's set it up. You know what I mean? Because we do events. You know, people want to do events here where we do have a backyard. You know what I mean? Probably with the inside the dining area and part of the backyard. We probably can have.
You was just back there, weren't you? Can you show us?
Yes. Yes.
And what's your links in? You got connections in Memphis or in Birmingham?
I know people's at Birmingham.
Yeah, they gonna be important so we can tell them the vision, so they'll know kind of how we think this thing can work.
This the backyard.
Yeah.
So we just got to cut down the owners just got to cut down the tree. So it got it stocked up. But man, the beauty part about this, you see my little pets? See my hood pets, my backyard pets is the kittens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? So yeah,
nah,
so
that's good. And it's private, so I like that. So yeah, man, I'm if there's anything else you want to tell our audience, you and I talk offline so we can get the strategic part going.
I'd just like to say, man, Vegan World Cafe, 5419 West North Avenue. We're in the Austin area. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary, June 26th. It was a nice success. Then on June 25th, we had a fresh vegetable giveaway. You know, so we really try to build ourselves into this community and be a stable. You know what I mean? Bring some another type of mindset.
No, that's outstanding, and we're gonna do our part to support you, man. All right, well, give people, you got Cash App or Zelle, how people, if they want to send something out, how do they get it to you?
My Cash App is $ capital B, capital E, small L, small I, small H, U, number 1. That's for Cash App. I do have Zelle. That's my cell number. That's 312-918-0293.
02
0293.
93 0293. All right, man. Any closing remarks?
Not at the
You
moment.
got any closing remarks?
Man, just want to bring health to the community, man. Just do my part. You know what I mean? And learn. You know what I mean? Learn how to be a strategic entity in this group that I'm proud to be a part of. So.
No, it's time we go connect these dots, man, and go full speed ahead.
Yes, sir, man.
All right, my brother. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.